All right, is this thing on? All right, let's get started. Hey guys, it's me, Helena. I hope you're having the most magical day. Welcome to the Simple Joys channel, where I talk all about things slow living, simple living, and joy. Everything related to joy and gratitude. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking all about the 10 practical, simple ways that you can start romanticizing your life. Be enchanted with life again. Look at life through the eyes of a child with wonder and beauty and joy and marvel, just marvel more. So today I'm going to be sharing the 10 ways that I do this in my everyday life, and hopefully they inspire or uplift you to notice the joys in your everyday as well. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel, and be sure to leave a comment down below if you resonate with any of this, if you also want to start finding joy and wonder and in your everyday life. And if you want to see more videos from the Simple Joys channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you want to be updated and notified. Without further ado, let's get started on the 10 ways that I romanticize life and thus am more enchanted by life. The first way that I romanticize my life is I dance with life. I will wake up in the morning, and I am not a morning person, by the way, and I will put on music, happy, uplifting, good feeling music. I find that moving your body to the pleasure of your soul gives you this life force. Movement and dancing and just celebrating life through movement and dancing is such a great way to instantly be uplifted, instantly get into a joyous, good feeling place. I will dance full out. I will pretend like I'm in a music video, or I'm on stage in a massive concert, and I will just freaking commit. I will commit to my dance moves like nobody's business. Another thing that I love to do is when my husband's cooking dinner or we're making lunch together, I will just start dancing with him, and we'll start slow dancing right there in the kitchen while we're, cooking pasta or something. Number 2, dress up, even if you don't feel like it. Seriously, get on some clothes that just make you feel good. I love wearing dresses. I'm a dress kind of gal. I like wearing lots of color, lots of vibrancy, lots of, pastels, neon, bright hues, jewelry. I like this little seahorse pearl brooch. I like to put on cute funky earrings and necklaces, and I like to always spritz on perfume every morning. Maybe you might not be as girly or feminine as I am, but even if it's just jeans and a nice blazer, go all out. Show up every day, waking up and saying, I am here, world. I am here, and I am ready to celebrate you. And put on some clothes. Put on your actual clothes. Do not stay in your PJs, especially if you work from home like I do. Number 3. Very simple, but buy yourself one very nice plate. And when you sit down to eat your lunch, eat your dinner, put all your food on that plate and just enjoy it. Enjoy the aesthetics of that beautiful plate. It has your favorite colors, whatever it is. Buy yourself a plate, one plate, and really enjoy your meal on that plate. I know it's so silly and simple, but when I have a nice plate or a nice teacup or just one little nice thing to help me enjoy my meal, I feel like I'm celebrating life more, and I'm kind of romanticizing life a little bit more. I show up to my meal excited to eat. So go to the store, buy yourself a little teacup or a little plate or something that will just make you enjoy your meal more, and commit to it. Number 4, look at the world with wonder. One of the things that I love to do when I am not feeling so great or I'm just not enchanted by life is I like to wake up and intentionally put my focus on looking at the world as if it were my first day on earth, which sounds kind of crazy, but try this experiment for me. But I like to go outside, go about my day, go on my morning commute, whatever, do my work routine, and just look at the world as if you were a child and this was your first day on earth. How would you look at the world? How would you look at the light that's coming through the trees? How would you look at the flowers, these weird, colorful flowers? All the flowers are different, right? All the trees are different. The sky, wow, what an amazing color. oh, there's people. Oh, wow, this is like life in the city. This is city life. Look at the people putting the bread in the truck and delivering things. Like, go out, act as if you are seeing life for the first time. Pretend you're a child and this is your first day on earth and you've got one day to just celebrate and look at the world with awe. Like, wow, this is all here. Everything works. The seasons, the natural ways of life, everything is in harmony with one another. And how marvelous and spectacular is it to be here on earth and to be here to witness these miracles every freaking day. And like, I get so emotional thinking about it, but really go outside and start your day from this place of, wow, this is so magical, you know? Like, another thing you could do is it's a little bit more morbid, but you could go out of your house and pretend as if it's your last day on earth. How would you spend your day? What would you do? You know, how would you look at the world? How would you observe life around you? Would you do anything differently? That really gets you in the mindset of appreciating life and appreciating your surroundings and the simple joys more. So try that exercise if you're ever having a hard time. All right, number 5, celebrate funny holidays. You heard that right. Be festive. Celebrate things. I remember when I used to live in New York City, there was this holiday called Pirate Day, and you could go to Krispy Kreme donuts and dress up as a pirate, and if you said "arr," you would get a free donut, like a free Krispy Kreme donut. And I remember I used to dress up and go to Krispy Kreme's and say, "Arr, I'm a pirate," and I'd be like fully dressed up, and I would get a dozen donuts for free. I'm telling you, when you celebrate life and you just celebrate holidays and like you get festive and you get fun with it, life is just so much more fun. Maybe you have a dog or a cat and you want to celebrate their birthday and have a birthday party complete with balloons and party hats and like toys and games. If you want to do that, because that is a brilliant way to romanticize life more and to celebrate life more. Get festive, celebrate weird, quirky holidays, commit to it. And people may think you're weird for throwing a themed Frozen party for your cat, but hey, whether it's Taco Day or Halloween or Christmas or your cat's birthday party, go for it and celebrate and be festive. I'm telling you, you will have so much more fun, and it's a simple, very easy way to just lighten up, romanticize life, and just be more playful and have more fun. The 6th way to romanticize life more is to take more time in your presentation of your meal. Slow down and really savor your meal at the dinner table. Maybe you could get a beautiful white linen tablecloth. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can get it from Goodwill, right? Find a nice linen tablecloth. Put it on your table. I really like to take my time to prepare my meal from scratch, and that really helps me enjoy the process and the hard work. Put out some nice candlesticks, light some candles, put up some twinkle lights. Twinkle lights, that's just one of the happiest things you can put up in your house. Such an easy way to add some joy and vibrancy to your home. But really celebrate your meal, you know? Put some hard work into making and preparing your dinner. When you sit down at your table with your linen tablecloth and your little teacup, you know, and your beloved plate, and you just soak in and just revel in that beautiful presentation and that meal that you prepared yourself. That is slow living with simple joys into one. Like, that is such a beautiful way to romanticize your life and to enjoy it more. So that's a fun trick that I love to do with my husband. Number 7, set aside 20 minutes a day for beauty. Whether that's walking down the street, passing a bodega and noticing some beautiful fresh flowers out and stopping to smell them, stopping to notice those flowers at that bodega stand. Or maybe that's taking 10 minutes at night before drifting off to sleep to peruse an art history textbook or a beautiful magazine with beautiful photos, or, you know, looking at art, looking at beauty, noticing beauty, the light filtering through the leaves, right? The flowers, the colors of the night sky, going on your apartment balcony and watching the sunset, stopping to sit down at the park and watch the birds interact and collect seeds, you know? notice beauty. Make time for beauty. Make time to notice the simple beauties in your life. And that is a very simple way to romanticize your life more. The 8th way to romanticize life a little bit more is to get in touch with your emotional, sentimental side. I am a very emotional person and I'm very sentimental. I love to talk to old friends that I haven't seen in a long time and just reflect on old memories. I love to print my photographs. I love to make scrapbooks. I love to paste leaves and dried wildflowers into my notebook and reflect on the day. And then I love to reread my old journals. I have over 60 journals that I started writing in when I was around 8 years old. And whenever I go back home to visit my mom in California, I always open that massive trunk and go through my old journals. And I don't get the time to read all of them, but when there's a year that I want to go back to and to, connect and be sentimental with that life chapter, I will reread that part of my journey. And getting in touch with your emotions and your sentimental side is a beautiful way to get in touch with the romantic part of you, the part of you that loves nostalgia, right? And the past and reflection. And that is reflecting on good, positive memories, memories that make you feel grateful. That is such a great way to romanticize your life. So start printing your photos more. Make a scrapbook. Call up your old friend and talk about all your childhood memories. Get in touch with your sentimental side, the part of you that loves nostalgia and the past. That is such a beautiful way to start romanticizing your life a little bit more. Number 9, change things up. I never stick to a morning routine or an evening routine for longer than 6 months. I like to be fluid with my life, and I find that being fluid and adapting and changing with life is such a beautiful way to start romanticizing and being more enchanted with life. Whether that's picking flowers from your garden and then putting them in little cups around your house, or in the bathroom, on the sink, or on your desk, or on your kitchen table, just going out collecting wildflowers, collecting flowers from your garden, putting fresh flowers, fresh plants, fresh things in your house. Change things up. Leave beautiful quotes on little post-it notes and put them around your house. Just by cleaning my house or getting work done around my house, I notice those post-it notes when I walk by, and they inspire me. They remind me to stay enchanted, to be motivated, to celebrate life more. So a really simple way is to just change things up and put post-it notes around your house with beautiful quotes that remind you to stay grateful. Add flowers, right? Change things up. The key is not to feel stagnant. The key is to keep moving, to keep evolving, and to be fluid. When a wave appears, adjust your sails. Keep moving forward. Keep growing. Keep evolving. That is such a natural way to keep enjoying, celebrating, and romanticizing life a little bit more. And finally, the 10th tip, which is obvious, of course. Like, how could I not mention this? But it's notice the simple joys more. I really believe that the key to living a joyful life is by being grateful, being appreciative for the small wonders and the simple delights in your everyday. Take genuine interest in the small minutia, the small wonders in your ordinary life. Whether that's stirring a pot of boiling pasta, or slow dancing with your partner in the kitchen while your meal's being made, or watching the popcorn delightfully pop in your microwave. There is so much joy if only we notice. Taking a genuine interest in the small minutia of your daily life, that is a beautiful way to elevate your energy, to get inspired, to get uplifted, and to romanticize life a little bit more. I hope that these 10 ways really inspire you, uplift you, or make you want to take action on romanticizing your life, being enchanted by your life, because life is so short and we are here for a blip, and it is our only job to celebrate life and to be here now in the present moment and to really enjoy the time that we are given. So with that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brought you some good vibes, good energy, good joy, and if you liked it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought on some of these tips that I gave. If you do some of them, what are your favorite ways to romanticize life a little bit more? And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos all about slow living and the simple joys every week. If you'd like to see more content from me aside from video format, I have a blog. You can go to helenawoods.com/blog, and I have tons of blog posts all about simple living, slow living, and being grateful and having more joy in your life. And if you want to see my daily life in action behind the scenes, as well as my photography of life here in France, you can head over to my Instagram at Ms. Helena Woods. I hope you are having the most magical day, my friends, and I will see you next week here on The Simple Joys.